Which Italian filmmaker, known for provocative and innovative storytelling, directed the 1975 film Seven Beauties? Lena Wertmüller. In which country was actress Julie Christie born? India. Molars, canines, and incisors are all types of what in the human body? Teeth. Which club was Zinedine Zidane playing for when he won the FIFA World Player of the Year award in 1998 and 2000? Juventus. Which single-word song title appears in both The Sound of Music and West Side Story? Maria? Which NFL team had a dominant 1970s defense nicknamed the Steel Curtain? Pittsburgh Steelers. What is the capital city of the U.S. state nicknamed the Equality State? Cheyenne. What does herpetology study? Answer: amphibians and reptiles. Which influential lifestyle entrepreneur, known for her eponymous brand, appeared on the cover of Living magazine in its early years? Martha Stewart. Under what 1990s Eurodance group name did Anita Doth and Ray Slingard perform? 2 Unlimited. The Analects Lunyu, compiled around 450 BC, is a collection of sayings and ideas of which Chinese philosopher? Confucius. On which mountain is the ancient monastery of St. Catherine located, a significant site in Christian tradition? Mount Sinai. What event caused the 1919 Stanley Cup Finals to be canceled and the cup not awarded? The Spanish influenza, the 1918 to 1919 influenza pandemic. Which plum brandy was often regarded as the national drink of the former Yugoslavia? Slivovitz, a plum brandy. Excluding the Magellanic Clouds, which nearby major galaxy is closest to the Milky Way? Andromeda, M31. Which city is home to Tegel Airport, famous for its distinctive hexagonal terminal building? Answer: Berlin. On which 1990s sitcom did Joey Lawrence play the charming older brother of a teenage girl? Blossom. Which Beatles film won the Academy Award for Best Original Score? Let It Be. Which hairless dog breed, associated with ancient Mexican civilizations such as the Aztecs, is known as the Xoloitzcuintli? Xoloitzcuintli, Mexican hairless dog. Which poet, author of the epic The Divine Comedy, is often called the father of the Italian language and was born in Florence? Dante Alighieri. What term does the U.S. military use to describe the accidental loss or disappearance of a nuclear weapon? Broken arrow. On a German menu, what kind of meat does Huhn refer to? Chicken. What mathematical process is considered the reverse of differentiation and is used to calculate areas under curves? Integration. Which of the Bronte sisters wrote under the pen name Currer Bell? Charlotte Bronte. What is the common name for bovine spongiform encephalopathy, the cattle disease linked to a variant form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease in humans? Mad cow disease. When is United Nations Day observed each year? October 24th. What traditional Icelandic form of folk wrestling, known for its grappling and emphasis on balance and footing, is considered the country's historic national sport? Glima. Who was the Green Party candidate in the 2000 U.S. presidential election, known for his advocacy of consumer rights and environmental issues? Ralph Nader. What is the name of the cartoon character Hagar the Horrible's wife? Helga. What common term refers to aquatic vertebrates? Fish. What common bathroom item is often placed on top of a toilet tank to add fragrance? Air freshener. After which war did Britain gain Ceylon, Mauritius, and Trinidad and Tobago? The Napoleonic Wars. Which iconic structure, built for the 1962 World's Fair, has become a symbol of Seattle and offers panoramic views of the city? Space Needle. What card game, popular in the 1950s, involves players forming melds of cards to score points? Canasta. What is the term for a small, flat emblem worn as a sign of office? What hard, dry biscuit, known for its long shelf life, was commonly eaten by soldiers during long campaigns? Hardtack. What was the name of the 1970s political scandal in the United States that led to President Richard Nixon's resignation on August 9, 1974, and to indictments and convictions of several of his officials? Watergate. What is the common name for the tibia? Shinbone, the shin. Finish the jingle. Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that. What candy bar is being advertised? Kit Kat. In psychology, what does the abbreviation IQ stand for? Intelligence quotient. Which actor, who starred in the 1994 comedy Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, became famous for his unique blend of physical comedy and expressive facial features? Jim Carrey. In which novel does the character Mr. Kurtz appear, famously embodying the complexities of imperialism and human nature? Heart of Darkness. In 1987, which airline reportedly saved $40,000 by removing a single olive from each first-class salad? American Airlines. Which film star is credited with the line, "A good man is hard to find, but a hard man is good to find"? Mae West. In which Mozart opera does the Queen of the Night appear, singing the famous aria Der Hölle Rache and demanding revenge for her daughter Pamina? The magic flute, die Zauberflöte. Which large, flightless bird native to South America is often compared to the ostrich? Rhea. Which ancient seafaring people used a runic alphabet called the Futhark? Vikings, the Norse. Who was the first Plantagenet king of England? Henry II. What groundbreaking technology did Guglielmo Marconi invent that revolutionized communication in the early 20th century? Radio. What is the title for a member of the clergy who ranks below a priest and often assists with liturgical duties and community service? Deacon. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.